Hello, this is the My Artifact episode number 2954. Today's date is 8th of December 2023. It's almost like a night at 10 p.m. Okay, so what exactly happened? Today I was supposed to record my gameplay and I did. Entire gameplay is almost like a 2 hour and 43 minute. I guess the like basically is that in Hotel Renovator, I'm working on the Hotel Renovator project, and according to this project, the this project is bit little bit of like it's not that difficult actually. It's really cool. I'm guessing is that the total length of the gameplay will become less than 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure is that because in the recording I realized that I did so many pauses and things that I talk which is not really supposed to. Yeah, I can make it. Yeah, I did encode and decode. Everything is done. I didn't really started editing. I just have to synchronize and start doing editing because I started my recording at 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 a.m. and I completed my recording at almost like 12 p.m. maybe. Yeah, 12 p.m. or 11:30 p.m. I complete my recording. Then I'm doing kind of like encoding and stuff like that. It took me an entire day to do all those things, and then I went to work out, and then I came home, ate my dinner, recording artifact episode. Yeah, after this artifact episode, I will start doing some sort of synchronize. All right. This project, when will it done? Okay, so my expectation is it might be this project would be done till the end of 12th of December. Today's date is 8th of December, so it's been 4 day. Within a 4 day, this will happen. I think it would be happen. Yeah, I think that I will upload this video till the end of 12th of December. Okay. So what should I supposed to talk at this moment? Okay, I have some sort of question to talk. I prepare those questions actually. Better let me take off the socks because it's kind of like giving me a little bit of warmth because I'm wearing shoes. Shoes is actually fully covered. So and this socks is really I don't really like this socks that much. Okay, so now I'm good. Alright. So I prepared some sort of questions, some sort of funny questions by the way. Funny? Yeah, kind of like a like I prepared multiple questions too. Okay, let me. Okay, so funny questions. All right, funny question is I'm just trying to make it कि किस तरह से मैं इस चीज़ को improvise कर सकता हूँ. So yeah. So funny question. First question: if animal could talk, which one would be a rudest? That is really funny question. Okay. So, if the animal could talk, which animal could be a very rudest animal? So, I didn't really know that many animal. Like I haven't seen like basically in my daily life. I used to see dog, monkey. Okay, uh, but who would be the kind of like some sort of rudest? Mm, so I'm just guessing according to the facial structure of the animal. All right. So I think it might be kind of uh, like uh, it's very hard to guess, but I don't have any kind of like a specific animal according to it because I haven't really seen them a lot, and basically is that I never really consider them as a kind of like a some sort of rudest animal, but I'm just might be a guessing. Okay, I'm not really sure, but I don't have any reason. Okay, uh, might be. Uh, how is that? How is this question is very difficult? Like it's very difficult because I never really think that way. That ki which animal kind of like a some sort of rudest. So I didn't really have kind of like a, some sort of any backstory regarding about that animal. Okay, so mm, I think would be a dog. Yeah, it's kind of like a very rudest animal. But dog is not a rudest animal. Na? It's a very polite. It's kind of like a very like the things that you do with the dog. He's very polite. He's loves you. The dog he really loves you. He's not supposed to be rude. Ha, cat. Yeah, I think would be a cat. Cat is a kind of like a very rudest animal. Like from my point of perspective. Okay, because of that, cat is literally lazy and. Lazy, and also is that he as a kind of like a like basically he's not putting any effort to kind of like uh, entertain us as a people. So basically is that na, if the animal could talk, I think which animal could be a rudest from my point of perspective would be a cat. Okay, next question. What's the most useless talent that you have? Useless talent. Okay. Uh, Usually I wake up early in the morning. Okay, like I usually wake up at 7 a.m. Okay, but every time I wake up, okay, like basically is that na ki if you wake up that early, you have to start doing your work early. Like basically, like you have to start doing your work. Like like just do your thing and just like start doing work at early as possible at 7:30. But my kind of like I wake up early, but usually I just like when I wake up I just spend a lot of time in toilet. Like not spending a lot of time in toilet, but actually is that na I'm just waiting for the pressure to come. Okay, I just kind of like basically is that ki I'm just creating some sort of pressure. Okay, so just I till then I just wait. Till then I'm just scrolling through YouTube, scrolling through bunch of social media, understanding how many views and subscriber I get, वगैरह वगैरह. And when I get pressure, I went to the bathroom. So my useless talent is that ki I wake up early in the morning, but since I wake up, I just spend half an hour just doing nothing. Okay, so might be kind of like a some sort of very useless talent that I have. Okay, next question. If you are vegetable, what vegetable would be you? Okay, what vegetable would be you? Ah, that's really funny. Okay, so if if you were the vegetable, which vegetable? Ah, which vegetable am I? I think that ki I would be a like which vegetable do you like? Well, yeah, I like the vegetable. Like I like the vegetable as a vegetable. I didn't like vegetable as a like I am the vegetable. No, okay. So it's a very difficult to guess which one. I think that ki I like potato, but I didn't look like a potato. Like potato is look like kind of like a fat person, kind of like a potato. But am I potato? I'm not a potato. Okay, my body is bitterly in shape, so I shouldn't supposed to be called myself a potato. So I think would be kanda. No, kanda is not. I think would be a mango. Yeah, but mango is not a vegetable. Mango is a fruit. Okay, so um, strawberry. Strawberry is a strawberry is a fruit. No, no, strawberry is a fruit. Yeah, strawberry shouldn't count as a vegetable. Yeah, I think that ki uh, which vegetable do I suppose like I think that ki mushroom. Yeah, Mushroom is really good. Like I like the mushroom. I didn't really eat that much mushroom, but I like the look of the mushroom, and I think I would be like a, like basically is that key, I would be kind of like a look like be a mushroom. Okay, might be, I'm not really sure. Okay, because mushroom, it's I don't know, it's a very weird question, but yeah, could be. Okay, okay, next question. Can you cry underwater? How should you supposed to cry in underwater? Okay, so basically is that na ki cry is like there are multiple things as a cry. Okay, when baby cry, they cry as a kind of like a very loudly. Okay, when adult cry, they didn't really cry loudly. They just cry like basically in kind of like a physical gesture would be changed. Like they have some sort of tears in from their eyes. Okay, but some of the people would cry. Okay, but they cry from inside. Okay, like उनके उनके मन के अंदर वो रोते हैं, but from the outside like we can't see anything at all, like they are actually crying. Okay, like अगर उदास होना, it's kind of like a some sort of cry, but we seen them kind of like a some sort of udas. So can we cry in underwater? या वी कुड क्राई, लाइक बेसिकली अगर एक उदास आदमी स्विमिंग कर रहा है तो माइट बी वी कुड कंसिडर एज अ like as a human can cry in underwater, maybe. Yeah. Okay, fifth question. What is the most ridiculous fact that you know? Ridiculous fact. A ridiculous fact. I do know some of the facts. Okay, but which is kind of like a very ridiculous that like it doesn't really require, like it's not really that key. uh, doesn't really have that many importance that you think it is. Okay, so what is that? um, uh, my fact is that key, like I don't know, it says a fact, but yeah, I think that it would be true कि your handwriting is very good when you write with the gel pen. Yeah, it's a very ridiculous, because the good handwriting is not supposed to be depend on the which pen that you use. It's actually depend on the how is your handwriting. But basically my fact is that ki handwriting would be better if I use a gel pen. Okay, gel pen as a like gel pen. Do you know gel pen? I'm not really explaining gel pen. Okay, you just Google it. Okay, so I'm thinking that ki having a gel pen is kind of like a, you can execute a very good handwriting. Might be. This is my fact, and it's very ridiculous. But yeah, yeah. Uh, if alien visited the Earth and you were the first human they met, what would you say to them? Okay, yeah. So if I am the first one that I met the alien, so what would I supposed to say to them? Uh, it's a very weird question, but yeah, what would I supposed to say? First of all, na, it's just like I'm a bit scared about that. Ki the you are the alien. Okay, I do have so many things to say. Okay, like basically is that na, ki like how is this thing happened? Like basically where are you from, and which and how far you are from, like which light year, and basically is that ki uh, how do you find us, and then and basically there are a lot of questions that I have, but at that time that might be I'm a bit really scared that ki I would ask only one question to them, that ki why do you captured me? I just wanted to would you do you kill me for kind of like any scientific stuff? Okay, like for the scientific experiment, I don't want to be, just let me go. This is the first thing that I would say, that "Okay, I just don't want to be near you." Okay, or I just wanted to be get out. Okay, because yeah, like basically I wanted to know about the aliens, like where they are, where they're from, but basically is that ki I wanted to get that information from the kind of like a some sort of in third way. Okay, like from the television news or things like that. I don't want to get that information in front of it, like basically alien मेरे सामने, bunch of alien, I'm just asking them कि हाँ तुम कब आए हो, कौन से planet से हो, and then like how do you know and वगैरह वगैरह. It's kind of like a very scary. मान लेगा अगर मेरे सामने 10 aliens है and I'm in front of them, I should supposed to think like that कि भाई ये लोग है ना मेरा कीमा कर देंगे. So yeah, I'm thinking that कि my first question would be to them that कि just let me leave it from here. Okay, बस मुझे यहाँ से निकलने दो. Okay, yeah. uh, Next question. Why do you park on driveways and drive on parkways? So basically, this question is actually represent like from the US and Europe. They have kind of like a driveways and parkway. In India में ऐसा कुछ rule है. Like, basically, we don't really familiar that way with that driveway. Maybe I'm not really understand this question properly, but yeah, this question doesn't really fail. What's your favorite dad joke? ओके ये ना ये डैड जोक वाला ना कंसेप्ट काफी फेमस हो रहा है लाइक बेसिकली व्हाट इज योर डैड जोक ओके लाइक आई सीन सम ऑफ द वीडियो दैट people are actually telling some sort of dad jokes to other and people are laughing each other but I like joke is kind of like a some sort of joke okay उसके लेने का एक तरह से like a what is that should I say like the वो चाहिए sense of humor okay that कि वो पंच लाइन कब मारना है वगैरह वगैरह दैट्स अ कॉमेडियन पीपल they know all those things about the where should I supposed to put the punch line because the joke is not supposed to be kind of like the word of thing okay like अगर जोक पढ़ना और जोक सुनना काफी अलग अलग होता है जोक पढ़ने से आपको जितना हंसी नहीं आएगी लेकिन जोक कोई और सुना रहा है तो वो एक सुनाने का स्टाइल ओके द वे दैट द पर्सन शुड सपोज टू बी एग्जीक्यूट दैट जोक इज डिपेंड ऑन दैट कि जोक की क्वालिटी कितनी अच्छी है और हाउ मेनी पीपल वुड लाफ सो do you know any kind of like a some sort of dad joke or favorite dad joke? No, like I haven't been kind of like a thing that ki joke like I have to tell a joke nah. And dad joke is just like this concept is very new to me. Like basically just like from couple of days I was just watching videos about the people who is actually asking dad jokes on the YouTube and yeah I just didn't really know about anything okay. Yeah, yeah. I laugh too when they actually ask dad joke to them, and I laugh too. But I laugh because of that, the way that they laugh, and that's why as a human, when some people laugh, we would laugh too. Okay, we don't really need any reason to laugh. Sometimes we just laugh from the अगर दूसरे लोग हंस रहे तो मैं भी हंस लेता हूँ या so this is kind of it. Okay, next question. If you could have a dinner with any historical figure, who would be and why? Okay, historical figure. I wanted to be like basically there is a one person that I want to talk more is a Leonardo Da Vinci Leonardo. Because of that this guy is kind of like a very famous like basically he is multi-talented person he knows everything like basically dissection the way that he has a father of painting he has a knowledge of engineering painting art then in dissection process in the medical term yeah it's he is a kind of like a very talented man at that time okay if I could have that kind of like a thing that I could meet or I could have a dinner with that particular person I would be considered as a Leonardo Da Vinci Leonardo is kind of like a person I wanted to know about him his life especially Mona Lisa how does he create वगैरह वगैरह yeah and this could be kind of like a very life changing event for me when this such thing happened, but it would not, because it's a very historical figure, and I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, this is the person that I would have more than like a, I'm not just asking just for a dinner, but if I have kind of like even more time after the dinner too, I will talk to them about this thing. So yeah, next question. If you could be any fictional character, who would you choose? Frictional character. Well, I think that if I wanted to, like, if I could be a kind of like a frictional character, then which one I should supposed to be? I think that uh, maybe like I never really think that way. Like I basically I like bunch of friction character too, like Iron Man, Captain America, and then Superman. Yeah, but I never really think that which character should I supposed to be. Like I think it would be a Superman. Yeah, like as a Superman has a kind of like a very tremendous power and everything. So I think if I could be a Superman, like basically is that there is a one thing that I love about Superman is that Superman can fly. Okay, no one can fly. Superman can fly, and that is a kind of like a thing that I can dream of. Like if I could have power of fly, then yeah, I just like I don't really need any other power. I just wanted to fly. Okay, I don't really need a kind of like a some sort of a red cape and things like that. Just if I have a power of fly, then yeah. Okay, so I think that which friction character should I supposed to be? I think that Superman could be. Yeah. uh Next question. What's the weirdest food combination you would ever tried and enjoy? Weirdest food combination. Well, that is the one thing I don't know. Is that I like I drink milk. Okay, like after I work out, usually I drink milk. So at one day, my mother made gulab jamun. So I just try that. What if I put gulab jamun in a milk? So like instead of putting the borvita, just put the uh, gulab jamun. Na, so I put the gulab jamun on a milk, and I try to eat, and I love it. I really like it. The milk, like it's just kind of like a very good flavor of the, like basically it's kind of like a little bit of rasgulla, but yeah, it is really good. And I really like to do some sort of like a experiment with the food. Okay, like almost like a couple of days ago I ate shankar pade with pohe. I'm actually shankar pade is not that shankar pade that you think. Shankar pade is not that good. It's a kind of like a crunchy shankar pade. It's a little bit of like a like at my home usually shankar pade is a gourd, but at my home my mother usually makes shankar pade as a little bit of kind of like a something really tikha. Okay, tikhe shankar pade. So it's look really good. It a little bit of crunchy and it tastes really good. So I try to eat shankar pade with pohe, and it looks really really good. Okay, and not only I ate shankar padi with the Maggie too, and it also ate it's I really enjoy that combination. Yeah. Next question. If you were a superhero, what would your superpower be, and what would be superhero name will be? Okay, superpower. Okay, so what is exactly the superpower? Mm, uh, what would be a superpower? Usually just like that na ki I like superhero. I really love, but from the real world, like basically na I reach at some sort of like basically if you ask this question almost like a 5 year ago or 10 year ago, my answer would be something really very different, because at that time I was just a child, and I really kind of like a think that way कि हाँ मुझे superhero, like if I could be a superhero then I would think that कि मेरे पास ये power होती तो अच्छा होगा, ये power होती तो अच्छा होगा. But at this age, okay, I'm bit really matured, and I understand the what is actually the value superhero exact और real life में किस तरह से होते हैं वगैरह वगैरह. So but if you ask this question and what would be my superpower, I think that key, like basically if I kind of like a some sort of smart person, okay, अगर मैं बहुत ज़्यादा smart, like my smartness is kind of like a some sort of superpower, okay, or what would be people call me is that कि I don't know यार, like basically I don't want to recognize as a some sort of like a superhero or some sort of like a the guy who is in like a red cape वगैरह वगैरह, no, I just like basically the guy who has that kind of like a power but kind of like some sort of normal things too, okay. So usually at this moment I don't really think that I would have a kind of like a superpower and people recognize me from the some certain particular name. No, nothing really at all. Okay. Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. People recognize me from the Prozac, okay, because I make kind of like a something really good quality of video. Why should I supposed to say this thing at this moment? I have 140 subscriber, nothing really at all, but still, it's a good way. Okay, it's a good way. Okay, but I didn't really think that from at this moment now. I just like if I could have a kind of like a superpower that I would be as a kind of like a smartness, okay. I think that having a smartness is a kind of like a being a superhero. Yeah, could be. Okay. Next question, can you make funny noises right now? Funny noises, funny noises. Uh, no, I didn't really make a kind of like some sort of funny noises. Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe just like that. The noises will came according to the expression, according to like basically is that na कि like if you are doing sex, okay, तो sex का जो आपका noise कैसा आएगा ना, if I'm girl and basically sex is actually happening with me, so what should I supposed to say? Like what is the really noises should I supposed to do? Dude, what the fuck? ओके, बट मान लेते हैं कि लाइक बेसिकली मैं एक लड़का हूँ और मैं सेक्स कर रहा हूँ और मैं ऐसी आवाज़ निकल रहा हूँ, हाँ हाँ, what the fuck, that is not should I supposed to sound like that on that particular moment. Could be little bit of funny, but like I haven't done sex, so maybe I am not really sure which sound should I supposed to. Dude, how fucked up things it is. Okay, so might be my weird sound, I don't know, okay. But like basically कभी कभी ऐसा होता है ना कि things that we do like is that we don't really know because we don't really knew it. Okay, चलो मान लेते हैं ना कि what is the weird noises that your friend make, okay. uh, Weird noises, I still can't know, like basically बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो weird noises निकालते हैं और जो लोग निकालते हैं उनकी एक स्पेशल टैलेंट होता है कि हाँ they make kind of like something really very weird noises जिससे लोग recognize भी करते हैं. As a normal people they don't really do some sort of any weird noises, और वो कर भी लेते हैं ना तो वो काफ़ी like it's kind of like a very rare. It's a very very weird thing, okay, so might be just like that. Like I don't really make kind of like any weird noises at this moment, maybe I don't really knew it. Okay, yeah. uh okay, funny noises or weird noises, no. If you could swap life with any movie character for a day, who would be? Swap a character in a movie. Swap a character in a movie, that came like basically let me tell you one thing. Now when I watch some sort of movies, तो movies देखने के बाद इससे realize होता है ना कि what if I would be on that particular situation, तो I will take some sort of really good decision. Okay, like just an example is that कि like a couple of days ago I seen a movie named uh, uh, The Boy I Love Before वगैरह. It's a very uh, It's a romantic teenage comedy movie. Okay, in that movie, there is a girl who wrote some sort of love letter to the person she loves in their entire life. There are almost like a four guys. Okay, and accidentally that those letter post by her sister, and then and suddenly she's like a wrecker. She's actually like when those people found that they got letter that she's the one she's like. So usually it's but you wanted to swap the character. Which character do you kind of like mm, ah I don't know, yeah. It's just like it's a very hard to think that way. Okay, yeah, same thing, like a same example. Like basically, if you could ask me this question almost like a 10 year ago, I could say that I would be a Iron Man, or I would like to swap the life with a Iron Man or Justin Bieber maybe. But like basically is that na ki if you ask this question at this moment na, I am really not okay. Like usually is this thing na, I just like I'm kind of like a little bit of matured enough to understand that कि हाँ अगर मेरे लाइफ में कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है बुरा हो रहा है कुछ भी हो रहा है whatever thing it is happened, it's actually happened because of me. Okay, and I am the completely responsible for all those things. Okay, and as also is that कि I know that कि what could be happen in with me in the future. Okay, my life is not really that much boring. My life is really good. I am doing work as like basically मैं ऐसा काम कर रहा हूँ जो मुझे पसंद है, and I have kind of like a very bright future. So usually just like that ना swapping a life with someone else, like I don't really think that कि हाँ मुझे कुछ ज़रूरत है या मुझे like acts like basically if I have to swap this लाइफ विद पर्टिकुलर लाइक बेसिकली ना द पर्सन हु थिंक दैट कि हाँ अगर मेरी लाइफ इसके इसके जैसी होती तो माइट बी वाई दिस पर्सन एक्चुअली थिंक लाइक दैट बिकॉज दैट पर्सन थिंक्स कि उसकी लाइफ बहुत ही बकवास चल रही है सो दैट्स वाई okay like when I was doing a job I was kind of like a very stuck at kind of like in loop that ki every day I wake up doing a job and just go back to the bed so my life is really fucked up so at that time I was thinking that ki might be my life would be like if my life would be swapped with the Justin Bieber or maybe yeah Justin Bieber because the Justin Bieber is kind of like a some Justin Bieber he is a very big guy he is like a, he knows lots of things वगैरह वगैरह so at that time I would be thinking like that but at this moment no I don't want to swap with हाँ okay if you this thing like if you say that कि for a day ना अगर एक दिन की बात है तो yeah I could be swap life with a Iron Man okay with Tony Stark okay because Tony Stark is a kind of like a richest I this in this question na they actually ask this actually they says that a movie character na so according to the movie character I could swap life for a day with Tony Stark. Yeah. What's your favorite pawn? What's favorite pun? What is a pun? I don't know what is a pun. I think that might be copy. What is a pun? Okay, chat GPT. I will ask this question right now. I'm lately asking a lot of question with a pun. So okay. Chat GPT is hang. Okay. I don't have a personal reference, but I can share the pun with you. Why don't why don't scientists trust atom? Because they make up everything. What is pun? I don't really get it. What is a pun? Pun. Pun is a form of wordplay that you exposit multiple meaning of term or the fact that where are words and sound similar but you have different meaning it often add humorous or clever twist to the language. I still not understand this word. Whatever, I don't really get it this question, so might be I just like skip it. Okay. If your pet could talk, what would what would it say about you? What would it say about you? So basically, my sister has a pet. She has a dog, and usually I play with my sister dog a lot. Usually is that na ki, like basically I just like I kick him. I just do a lot of things like that. Ki, like last time मैंने क्या किया था, like I just hold her leg and just like she was like basically just like try to run from away from me. So so I do a lot of things. So if animal or if my pet could talk, what would he say? He says that he, like why is he why he is he kind of like doing something like a nonsense thing with me. Okay, because usually na मैं like I think pet is kind of like a toy to me. Okay, and basically what should I supposed to do with a toy? Like basically toy ने उसका पैर मरोड़ दिया या उसका पैर पकड़ दिया या उसका like do some sort of thing, like basically it's your toy. So I'm just kind of like a playing with my sister dog as a kind of like a as a toy. Okay, so if kind of like a pet could talk, he would say that ki, why would you do some sort of thing with me? Okay, yeah, could be, yeah, but in kind of like a very angry way, with kind of like a so many words that I shouldn't supposed to say, like a f word and l word and lots of things. All right, yeah. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? Most embarrassing thing that ever happened? A most embarrassing thing. Well, there is a, like basically is that na कि I was in the 10th standard. I do know that moment that कि when my teacher is actually teaching a lesson. It's not a lesson. It's a Marathi language, and they are actually kind of like a giving a lesson. Okay, this is a Marathi lesson. It's a, and that lesson was really boring, like legit boring. I was like, what the fuck is he teaching? Okay, and at that time now that lesson was so boring. Okay, so what did is that ki I just fall asleep. Okay, yeah, I just fell into the sleep like took. It's a really boring subject. Okay, and then my teacher caught me because I went to sleep, and he's a stand up. Okay, and say, are you sleeping? At that time na, it was really embarrassing moment for me because it's a kind of like a bunch of girls too, and just like class में सोता है वगैरह वगैरह, तो ये काफी embarrassing situation था मेरे लिए. And at that time, yeah, this is kind of like a very embarrassing situation. At that time I just like I didn't really say anything at all. It's just like like I say okay, and yeah, I'm sorry sir. I just say that, and so sir says that ki just go to the washroom and just like पानी मार के मुंह पे. So he would say yeah, okay. So this is the thing, but yeah, it's kind of like a very embarrassing situation from me at that moment. So yeah, and there is also one situation that I might uh, tell you that कि like this actually happened in the 10th standard ना, जहाँ पे मेरे टीचर ने my teacher caught me while I was sleeping. Okay, but then there is a one incident. It's in 11th standard. It's not in school. It's in tuition. Okay, I was in the physics tuition classes, Prism. Okay, Parag Raut, and basically is that now my friend is got a new phone. uh, Actually, who's that frame? Suraj Bhagat. Yeah, Suraj Bhagat. He got a new phone, that iPhone. Sorry, iPhone nahi. Nokia flip phone. Like basically, what does that phone is that? The Nokia like, Symbian phone. The Nokia phone was really incredible, na, according to design at that time. So the mobile phone was really incredible. Basically, is that now it's a full touchscreen phone, but when you slide up, like basically entire quadric keypad below the below the, like basically it's a slide, and you can just use horizontally, and you have quadric keypad, and entire phone is a kind of like a, it's a very futuristic phone. Like I haven't really seen that phone. Like I seen that phone on the internet, but I haven't really seen that phone in real life. When I see on that phone on the tuition classes where the teacher is actually teaching physics, so at that time I was like really excited. I just wanted to know what the fuck is that, what the fuck is that, what the fuck is that. Like my mind is actually like literally fucked up. Okay, then sir, my father, sorry, my teacher noticed this, says that, "Ki, what exactly happened? Why do you do some sort of things like that?" I didn't really say anything. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Okay, and then he didn't really did anything at all. He just like, just sit down. Okay, don't really do all this stuff. I said, okay, sir. That's it. But yeah, it's a very embarrassing situation because at that time in the Prism tuition classes, there are so many girls over there. So it was very embarrassing situation that key, like it's a very embarrassing situation. Okay, like पूरे क्लास के सामने आपको खड़ा कर दिया एंड देयर आर bunch of girls एंड लड़कों के सामने तो आप कुछ भी कर दो बट स्टिल ना ये जस्ट लाइक दे एक्चुअली लड़कों लड़कियों के सामने भी ऐसा कर दिया. सो इट्स काइंड ऑफ लाइक वेरी एम्बैरेसिंग. So yeah, this is all those things happened. Okay, so it's a very funny questions. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes. Yeah, I have do a lot of things regarding about the work and things like that, so I just have to end this here. And by the way, I like these questions. Okay, I wanted to continue these funny questions. All right, yeah, this is it. Thank you.